All right, we are back for another video going through the comments from our last two vlogs. So this is the longest amount of time that I've ever recorded in a week. This one was 58 minutes and this one was 50 minutes. So that's at 12 minutes shy of 2 hours. So I think my longest one before that was about an hour and 37 minutes or so. Not sure, but I'd like to keep them around 30 to 45 minutes each, honestly. I just think that's a lot, and I'm just doing a lot of talking in some of it. So either way, let's get through it. I'll do some more talking. So Hawkeye Bricks, watching this at the breakfast table this morning, my wife says he sounds like Matthew Broderick. Do I? From Ferris Bueller. That was one of my favorite movies growing up, so I don't know if it was always on like the local TV because we never had cable, but I don't know. But I love that movie. My wife, she kind of gave it a nod, but wasn't 100% certain, but because she hears me in real life, I might sound a little different on, recorded stuff. Not sure. Joe said, looking forward to my display, only Davy Jones. Just wanted to say I really enjoyed the vlog. Thank you so much for buying Davy Jones. Obviously, that was the picture for the vlog that I used for the clip art. So thanks for being a great customer. Glad you like it. I'm glad you found his forever home, I said. And then Brixico, I call for a 1-year moratorium on Lego making any more mechs. All right. Not sure how to respond to that, but that's, yeah, okay. That must be something to do with the recent mechs. I know the Monkey Kid mech is out there, but not sure. And then Chris said I picked up some Disney CMFs and a lot of Elsas and Scrooges. Yeah, those Disney boxes were so messed up. They never had some people bought boxes, complete boxes, never got a full set, or barely got one. So that was really weird with that. He's been hitting some things. This was a few days before, Walmart started, so got a bad feedback and removed it, so that's definitely good. A lot of people don't understand that neutral feedback is the same thing as negative feedback, basically, on Bricklink, as far as it takes your stats down. So it's never fun to get neutral feedback, especially when it's really not your fault, like this one wasn't. So, but either way, thanks for keeping up with us here. And then got to love Minions. I'm wondering if when I went to this part of the video, let me see if I don't want to mess things up. I said the word minutes right here, so maybe they were watching it on their scroll where it does the subtitles and it said Minions. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, but there's nothing to do with Minions there. Anyway, let's keep going. Jug said, hey Pop, I'm the guy who messed up the Frodo Legolas order. Glad it didn't cause too much headache, and thank you for the fantastic service. Yeah, no problem. Even if it did, I said, that's not that big of a deal to just repost something if I just want to make sure you get it right. And then I didn't see this after response. Great books. I've received them as a gift when I was young and was hooked on Middle Earth ever since. Yeah, because I'm reading through the Fellowship of the King, the first book. I really should have read The Hobbit first because that comes in the right order. But I like the three other books better. Honestly, but I love the Hobbit movies better. So it is what it is. Anyway, I think I have down to 55 pages now. I think I read about 3 to 5 pages a night. Some nights I'm just exhausted and just read a few pages, and it's a lot of information. So for a 9-year-old, anyway. And then ProBrick said, "Do you use all the figures and pieces from the eBay auctions, or do you upload the unused ones on Bricklink?" Well, that's just a time thing. I want to upload all the parts I don't use onto Bricklink, but I also want to store a bunch to rebuild more for eBay. So I do have a stockpile that I just keep. So. Look at that I put there that the time is hard to come by. Today I listed for about 90 minutes all minifig parts, which is I've been only doing maybe an hour the weeks before, so that was good for me today. And what do you mean when you say you build with your right hand? I don't think I saw this. I'm right-handed. I guess I'm right-handed is what I meant by it. Brixico, great videos. I try to watch them all. Thank you. And then Brett said, enjoy the videos. Thanks for sharing. Not sure if this was addressed in a different video, but I was just curious how long you have been into Lego, and if you played with them as a kid, what was your favorite theme? Mine was the classic castle. So I really wasn't into it much. All I remember is having a few smaller pirate sets, and in 2012 when my son got into it, when he turned 4, I would help him find the pieces. Or I taught him at first how to build, and he just would love building. We'd buy a few Lego sets a month, mostly smaller ones. He's got a big Minecraft world. He hasn't bought any Lego sets really in quite a while. Maybe 1 or 2 in the last year. But either way, yeah, I wasn't into it. I liked it. I definitely remember having it and playing, just having like a bucket of it, but never really getting sets. I don't think that's a lot of people's memory of just a casual builder, just having a bucket of pieces and a few minifigs, But I do enjoy it. I enjoyed the live stream build. It's just, time. And if the other kids were more interested, I would probably get more and build more, but just where we're at right now. And Juliana, I bought a used mystery machine last month on eBay without Fred. I need it. Because I probably had it in this video, but it didn't have any hair, and I haven't ordered one yet, so I'll see if I can get one this week, get it on order. And then we have, would you ever buy huge lots of used Lego from other countries? Definitely not in bulk because shipping prices, but I try to stay away. There's just enough here. I don't need to go to other places to get it, and shipping costs and things like that. I do place Bricklink orders over there in Europe a lot. That's about it right now. Will said, I have a question. When you show us the Bricklink orders, half the time you flip the bag around in free one hand, but why for the other half do you drop them, flip them, and pretty much throw them? I always think to myself, I wonder if he breaks anything. Are you hitting the table as hard as it seems, or is it just the way it seems? I think it just seems that way. It's just the sound of hitting a wood table, but honestly, Lego is definitely not fragile. When it comes to when minifigs parts break, like the torsos and arms, it's when you shove the legs into them and you shove hands into them. Some of the material becomes brittle if you've seen stuff break on even pieces. But yeah, I mean, it definitely doesn't break them. So that's it for number 43, and then we're gonna go to 44. This has some more interactive stuff going on in it. Some things I want to show you. So Tricker Brick, he stopped by and said, I have some monster sized wheels and tires and use shoe boxes for them as well, because otherwise they take up too many large drawers on my wall. It's a good storage solution. Looks like you're making the most of the space you have available to you. How much larger do you think your store will get? Do you have a part lot goal? And that's a tough one, a part lot goal, as you get in this mindset, I want to hit this certain number of pieces for sale. But ultimately, the goal is, once you put parts for sale, if I uploaded 5,000 parts and they sold the next day, I would be extremely happy. I'd be back to where I was the day before as far as how many parts I have for sale, but I would have sold them. So it's kind of a give or take. It's cool to see, like, oh, yeah, I got 200,000 parts for sale, and be like, yes, I hit that. Because that's what I'm hoping for, to get to 200,000 and 10,000 lots, like pretty much hovering around that all times. I think that would keep me busy enough to be a 40-hour-a-week job, honestly. Pretty much. So, it is what it is. I tried my best to add parts. I always, what I say here is the most efficient way to add parts is new Lego sets in bulk, large quantities, because it's all there, and you just upload the number and it boom, instantly. Adding minifig parts, you get a couple hundred a day maybe if you're doing it all day. With the Lego set, you can add 10,000 pieces in a day. So but those minifig parts you add in a day could actually be worth more than the actual Lego sets that you part out for that day. Just depends on what you have. So. And I said it. I did raise my prices about 5% since the sales went nuts a few months back. I haven't changed them because I know that's going to drive even more sales, which is good. I have a plan to go back to that at some point, but I'm just trying to work through a lot of things. I don't want to. I guess I do, but I don't want to spend my whole day packing orders. It'd be good and bad, I guess. I enjoy parting out. That's the one thing I really do enjoy about this whole thing. Zach said, great video as always. If you go to your catalog settings, you can enable show items in my inventory. That will add a number next to the my inventory button on the item catalog page. It is a nice way to see if you have the item in your inventory. You can also click on my inventory button to go to listing for that part. And I said, whoa, I just set this and it has has got to be one of the best tips anyone has ever given me. Thanks very much. I will sure include this in my comments video. So here we go. This is amazing. One thing about Bricklink though that is so frustrating. I had no idea where to find it. I had to Google, catalog Bricklink catalog settings, and it went to it. But either way, here's where it is. Catalog here, and then you click. I think you click View. Yep, and then you go down here, My Catalog Settings, right here. So you go into here, and then you can do Show Items in My Inventory. Click that. Do that now if you have not done that. And it's with Bricklink. There's so many different things you can select. I rarely ever done any of this stuff or even like tested it out. But this was just honestly amazing. So I could do 1x2 plate. I'll show you what it does because I have mine checked. I go to a plate, and then you don't even have to select a color here in the price guide. You just go to color info and go down here on the left and the bottom in my inventory. And these will take you directly to your inventory and what you have in there, where it's at. I was just like, what? This is awesome. And then you can do view all colors. So you're trying to add used parts. This is kind of not the best route if you have new and used, obviously, because it's going to show both new and used. You can sort them by maybe the condition. Oh yeah, it's condition. So you can sort them by condition if you want. So you have all the used and together, and then it'll hit new eventually. But you can go ahead and mass edit all these at the same time, and then submit changes all at once. So that was just awesome. So thank you for the tip. That is just awesome. So that's it. I was like, wow, I've been wasting so much time trying to look through little boxes through the inventory. You know, when you go to the price guide section of it and look for those boxes, whether you have it, but you have to select the color first. So bright pink. Did I have one in there? I'm not even sure, but there would be a box or a yellow box, and then I have to click on that to get to my inventory. So definitely a time saver. So thank you. Dylan said you should call eBay to get unnecessary negative feedback removed. I do it every time. Takes 10 minutes. Yeah, I know. I probably should do that. Take some time to do that. I wrote it down. A call about feedback. So we'll see. Carl said 20 minutes and 49 seconds into this video. I think I can see some Lego on the bottom of your stack-ons that look like they've fallen out. Yeah, when I was sorting through my gun little thing, whatever, there's some things underneath that the kids they pull them out and push them in pretty fast over here on my personal stuff, and I sometimes clean it out, but sometime I'll get around to it. And then said you got some castle sets last week, in the boxes. That's awesome. And then I said I love Castle, but I have a heart for the pirates because I remember them growing up. Probably I love the pirate ships. I built one of them like 2 years ago, and it was awesome. Just not a builder. I'm a dealer. No time for no time for fun. So ProBrick said, how do you get it to show the lots and pieces per order when you do your daily check on orders? So this is another one I'm going to show here. So here we are. So he's talking about this row. Here's all my order page here, and I have it zoomed in so you can't see everything. But this is what he's talking about. How do you see this? So what you do, you go to Customize Display on the orders page, my Bricklink orders received page, and you select this one right here, number of items and lots in the order, and then save it, and that'll show it for you. So there you go. And then moving on to the next one, and you're very welcome. Brickenberg, to help with the drawers sliding out, you could try to wrap a rubber band on each one to provide some friction. I said, it is a great idea, definitely. As long as the ones with parts don't fall out, I'm okay pushing them back in every morning. So, not a big deal for right now. And Leg Bros said, are you limiting yourself completely for stop time now that's your only job at the moment, or do you find yourself sneaking down there at night still? So this is a situation, I just kind of wrote how my schedule's working out. I certainly don't say, 4 o'clock is the time we get with the family. Everyone's done doing their stuff for the day. We get dinner and hang out. So that's just our schedule. And then we usually plan out we're going to go somewhere, go for a drive, hang out, go for a bike ride, stuff like that. And then around after 7, usually that's I'll come back down for an hour, or I try not to come back down for an hour. I'll usually bring stuff up to sort for upstairs for an hour, or if I have a part out that I did that day and it's still not done, I will try to finish it as much as I can, or try to finish the next morning if I don't get it that night. But so right now I'm working about 10 hours Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and about 6 hours or less on Thursday and Friday, and a few hours Saturday, and nothing on Sunday. So I like it. It's been working out. Like tomorrow's Thursday. We're heading at 11 or 11:30 tomorrow. We're heading an hour away to a candy store. Hopefully there's not very many people there, but it's one of the kids' favorite things to do, and we're gonna try to try to stay safe but have fun at the same time. So just like to work hard for a few days and ease it into the weekend. Basically, is how I think it works well. And Chris said, "Hey Derek, I've been using the Lego bags for a while. I use scissors to open them cleanly, and I keep all the sizes. I only use zipper bags for minifigs and some other items. While watching this, I saw your Instagram post about Walmart clearance. I'm heading out there tonight." Yeah, if you don't follow me on Instagram, Monday when it started, I put a post on there, and it went crazy. So you'll see that in the next 2 vlogs, how amazing the Walmart clearance was. It's not the second price drop. It's just the first price drop, but I took it anyway. There's no guarantee it's still going to be there, because so much stock has been just gone. So there's been a lot of people looking for good deals. And asked about my tablet, and said keep them coming. So yeah, great to hear about the Lego bags. I said, basically, yeah, when I said, I'm doing this full time. It opens my mind to thinking about more cost cutting situations, to not have to spend as much money on things, because money doesn't come as easy when you work for yourself. So, and I have an 8-inch Amazon Fire tablet, works just fine. I've been using it to part out, and it works fine. If I go backward, it keeps the numbers in there. If something happens and I go back, so that's just like my iPhone. So that's never had any trouble with it yet. I've been using my iPhone with headphones lately. So, and then Chris wrote, "I hit my local Walmart's no clearance. Maybe in a few days I'll have to use the bus test." So basically, what I told him is use the hidden side bus test on their Walmart app. It'll say $30 if that Walmart has clearance. It'll say that. So, and then he said he watched Jabbo and Brickowl use them many times. Yeah, I bought some orders from Brickowl, and he sends them in those bags as well. And then Lee said, $75 order, 18 to ship, I would cry. So yeah, but most days it works out okay for me. Let's break it down. So I said, sale the parts, I paid $25 for, and that's like a 3 times part out value. If I got a set for $25 and the parts were valued at $75, I put $19 for shipping and the materials to ship, then $5 for Bricklink and PayPal fees. I think that's all the expenses I would have. As far I couldn't think of any other ones. It's like 3% Bricklink, less than 3% PayPal, so I just kind of rounded it. Subtract those expenses, you're left with $26 profit. Even if an estimate of $20 profit on one order, I like it, but these are rare. I think it happened 2 or 3 times this year to Canada. So, this person is sending me $75 of their dollars, right? And I'm making about a $20, $25 profit. I don't see anything wrong with that. If I'm hoping that took me less than a half an hour. Obviously, to put the parts away took some time as well. But I like to try to say make $30 to $40 an hour doing this. I really don't know. I don't keep track of my hours. Just I know at the end of the year what my income is. So, but yeah, some of those I'm just like, oh no, it's going to cost a lot. But whatever, you get over it. I don't want to take away the free shipping to Canada because some people do order from me every few months, same people. So I'll leave it in there for now. So unless shipping goes way high, I probably have to change it. But and Dylan said excellent as usual. So that's it, and went over the comments and look for more videos in the future.